What's going on? This is Father Son DIY Garage. My name's Joe.
And I'm Steve. And today we're going to show you how we made this beautiful ingrained checkered cutting board, otherwise known as the Brisket Buster. So stay tuned. If you like what you see, be sure to hit subscribe. Okay, our first step was to take our stock wood and cut it down into 26-inch strips. The final length of the board is going to be 23, just over 23 inches. But we added a couple inches to account for all the saw cuts we have to do. Once we got our 26-inch stock, now we're ripping it down into 1 3/4 inch thickness strips. So that's about 1 3/4 inch square, as you see right there. There's the walnut and now the maple and more maple, and there it is. We lined our pieces up, but before we did that, we ran them through the planer, got them nice and smooth, and then it was time for the glue. At first we didn't add enough glue. Now we had to come back and get some more glue on, but you really don't need to be shy in this stage about the glue. So you make sure you get a nice coat across all of the wood. Be sure not to miss any spots there. And once you have that, we glued it up. Just flipped all the pieces that you didn't see that. Now we're tightening it up, removing some of the excess glue. And once it's dry, after about 24 hours, we cut the ends nice and smooth, and then began to cut our strips, about 1 3/4 inch thickness there. And once we had all those pieces, it was time for more glue. We're arranging these in the checkerboard pattern that you see. And there you go, time for the glue. Again, don't be shy with the glue. Make sure you get a nice even coat on all of the wood. And once that's there, flip them all over, align them, make sure all the squares are nice and straight with each other, and then start clamping it down. Be sure that some of these pieces might want to move on you. Just make sure that they're nice and straight before you clamp down. And now we're just cleaning up the sides. And here we're flattening each side out. We've created this jig to do that with the router, just using a straight cutting bit to take off that top layer. And now for the juice groove, we made this little jig so that way our router could follow along the jig and create a nice juice groove around the edge. That's about a 1/2 inch from the edge. And once we got that, and we put in Some finger holds on the side. And here we're cleaning up the side with the chamfer bit. And onto sanding. The end grain required quite a bit of sanding here. This is actually one of the final sanding steps, but prior to cutting the juice grooves, there was quite a bit of sanding that needed to be done on both sides. And now, for the final touch, pouring lots of mineral oil all over the board. End grain really soaks it up. Just be real generous here with the mineral oil. It's going to take quite a bit, and it'll soak in nicely. And there you can see the beautiful grains of the wood. And there you go. That's the final product.